All right, yeah, here we go. We're gonna get Meow versus Bite and Bit. We'll see if Meow passes the ban pick 5 check here. And how toxic is this box? It's not toxic. So he went for like a full turtle combo, looks like.
Gross, he brought Sage back.
Yeah.
Who is biting Pressure? That's right.
Yeah, he's Lynn's teammate. And Meow passed the ban pick 5 check. There's a way to lose to Bite and Bit, and it is not first banning these 3 heroes. That is how you can lose to Bite and Bit. I don't really know what Bite and Bit's best pick here is. He goes for the healer to try and tank push, I guess. You know, Almeida, all things considered, should be pretty good against Renata. Damn. We're even actually encouraging Meow to win. I guess you guys are teammates, but like...
The absolute betrayal.
I think Almeida was the right pick for Bite and Bit there. It's just now a question of, can his tanks tank? Or, you know, if Meow picks like the Bozil or something, or Reen, can Almeida keep up? Yeah, he takes the Bozil. Almeida will be hard-pressed to heal against a Bozil. We'll see. He's kind of forced to pick the Lando here. Is Pressure ELS? I don't even know.
No. Princess Protagonist?
That sounds about right. So yeah, I mean, I think he wants the Lando for the aura, and because he has a real revive, unlike Freya's crappy revive. But he really doesn't have a lot of extra like immunity or healers to supplement the tiaras versus the Bozil. So let's see, he does ban the P2 Actagon, and that leaves Meow down to 2 healers, so we'll see if Meow wants to pick one up. I honestly wouldn't feel that pressed to grab a healer if I was him, because he does though, he grabs the Lico. Yeah, it's looking a little rough. I think the biggest problem was first ban Lucretia over... Like, Lucretia's good, don't get me wrong, but Landius, Christian can tank her fine, so as long as he doesn't get forced onto Freya, that'd have been fine, and, you know, Almeida's Reflect works decently against that, it doesn't work decently against this. Maybe if he's, like, Silence immune on the Almeida, like if he's Bracer or Holy Ring, he's probably not Bracer, because I'm not sure Bite and Bit even owns any Bracers, but if he is, maybe he can limp through the Bozil AoEs until he runs out of gas. Especially if he can get like the Freya or Tiaras for Mass Protect. I want to say Tiaras has Mass Protect or Mass Resist. Mass something.
Bannernews.github.
That's exactly what I'm on to, my guy. Mass Resist. Not as ideal as Mass Protect would be. Well, Freya's there for Mass Protect for heal block immunity if you want to try and get that.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, at least it could work, but I think Bite and Bits maybe isn't properly built.
Alright, I've completed my first set.
Yeah, exactly, Mikey. And yeah, I mean, I was just gonna pick 2 revive tanks because he's playing against a tank bust comp. That's a lot of tank lives to kill. He also definitely can't give the Christie, I feel. Yeah, that is very on brand for Meow. To switch in the hyper turtle comp versus the tank push captain to run the AoE turtle box.
Well, you know, let's hope Roland does Roland things, I guess.
Yeah, Meow actually did take the Iris, which I'm not really sure I agree with, honestly. It's more annoying to deal with Roland's swap, even if he's worse than Auto for that kind of stuff, you know, because it's just one line of swaps. But also, even just like from a tank bust perspective, right? He's got Albedo versus the DR's buffed tank buster. I think it's really just a matter of reach, right? Bozel doesn't have that much reach. None of the stuff on Meow's team has that much reach. Like Wings Pressure easily takes an Albedo life, and then Bozel gets to hit maybe. But I think Wings Pressure should, with TR's buff, take Albedo life. On the other hand, BiteAndBit has shown himself to be completely and entirely allergic to using TRs as 3C. So. Oh, her 3C even gives attack and int down reduction. I forgot. So that'll help with the Bozel RNG as well. If she brings like 3C, mass resist, and you know, heal or whatever. So we do have the lizards. No 3C, BiteAndBit, why? You're playing Tank Bust.
Oh, sweetie, no.
Well, GG. Without the 3C, you're just asking for something to proc on Albedo, and then you miss your kill.
Although even with 3C, would either one of his DPS one-shot?
Albedo? I think Pressure definitely should. Oh wait, the problem is Lancer versus Infantry Hero, yeah.
Yeah.
She would have to be tripped so that some lizards hit Hero.
Loon, there was a game that he brought 3C, and over the course of 7 turns, he used it 0 times.
That's exactly what I was saying. It was like a 7-turn game, and he never once used the 3C. When it would have, at multiple points, actually helped his situation a lot. So we do have a Bracer Bozel on Meow's side, so Bozel's not going to silence himself heading into the Almeida.
Dream is dead.
Dream is dead. Iris is some mystery accessory, probably Heart of Redemption, I guess, since there's no green stats.
No green anything.
Maybe it's like Healing Robe, some weird-ass helmet, Heart of Redemption, and Heal Effect up.
Even the healing rope is MDef up, so.
I mean the AoE down and healing up.
Oh yeah.
I guess it could be an HP head, because that's not going to show green.
Is Albedo's like Trisbegus just dispellable?
No. It's
Makes
not.
sense.
So interesting, he did bring Demolish on Roland rather than his unique 2C skill, so he doesn't even have the Swippy swap. Because the 2C skill is what turns into the Swippy swap. Because I think this is his 3C. Well, he's just gonna go AoE, but Licorice hasn't even moved yet, so like...
You just... Oh, I was thinking you just demolish first.
I guess he gets to move back after doing that one.
There's a retreat in there?
I don't think so.
Is he Spirit Boots?
He must be, right?
Because I noticed that in the other game that I saw him play, that his Roland was constantly walking back, and I was like, I don't see anything in your kit that says you can do that.
He must be Spirit Boots clock, it looks like. But also you're playing against Licorice, so like that's why I don't really understand like what his plan was here, right? He's got no ST support for the pressure to ever try and tank bust the Albedo. And Roland doesn't have any ST with this loadout, so like what's the win con here? How are you killing Albedo or AoEing through Licorice? You can't, right? One AoE is not getting through Licorice, one ST is not getting through Albedo. Yeah, I mean, Roland has an int talent, so even with Spirit Boots, it looks fine. It
Is
is 5
Tiaris
stars.
out of Bozo range there? Is that why
He
put
didn't
herself
breeze,
back?
so yeah, she is. In fact, even Almeida's out of Bozel range.
Oh. Then why wouldn't you just stand next to the team to give them the buff, just in case?
The anti-move again from Renata.
Well, that's awkward.
It is awkward. Not that Meow really has much ST that wants to run out and punish, but Albedo can just walk forward, and then Renata can kill. Well, I guess Albedo can't really move it so far forward, otherwise pressure kills Renata. Or Licorice. No, it doesn't reach Licorice.
Did he bring buff on Bozel or Liko?
He brought it on Liko, I think. No, he brought it on neither? Question mark? No, on the Bozel. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, as long as the Bozel gets through decently, you can also use Renata as an assassin in these kind of close tank push games, because Almeida's immunity is not reliable.
Yeah, not for that many.
Yeah, like Bozel 3Cs once and then, get all the stacks wiped, and then probably have a bunch of buff blocks, and then also Renata's then free to start smacking you. Yeah, I would have expected him to go like tank busts with the Roland, honestly. Like bring Faith, Discipline, and some sort of single target troop. These would be fine. Her revive is not dispellable. It is dispellable. Okay, so we've got a 1-for-1 trade, but like, I don't know how Pressure ever wins this game.
Yeah.
Unless like Almeida just like kills all the Albedo's troops because they're demon, which I think is a little reckless, honestly. And then Pressure can kill or something, but again, there's too many healers actions. I mean, I would have to seriously mess up. Doesn't Albedo have like Arcav or something?
Does she?
I thought she does.
No, she does not.
Oh, she doesn't. I thought she had some sort of defensive cap. Oh, she has Guardian cap. I see. Man, her non-infantry pool is a little sad. I guess she has Phalanx, but yeah, Phalanx would have been rock solid here, actually.
Not a believer in the Landius melee solo angle.
Yeah, this could take a little bit because Almeida does have a skill coming up, like the to apply more stacks and heal after Bosel 3Cs here, but after he 3Cs again, she's looking pretty sad.
I almost wonder if he should have just brought mass heal instead of roast.
Yeah, it's more reliable, the low cooldown.
Bosel's about to say, "Want to see me do it again?"
Yep. He does go ahead and re-Almeida. Oh, he's not Nightbloom, so the Dispel's really bad.
Does that skill dispel any when casted?
I don't think so.
Ugh.
She needs her Nightbloom pretty bad. I think she also has Forest Priest too. Yeah.
Do either Liko or Iris have the Wind Blooms?
That's what I was wondering, because like I think that would have helped Bozo a lot in this game potentially.
Like, that's just so toxic.
Liko with Wind Blooms would be really, really good if she doesn't have them.
I guess neither of them do.
Liko with Wind Blooms would be ridiculously good, honestly. Because that's like a heal effect up troop and would reduce the cooldown on her 3C extra.
Yeah. The same way that like Young Jess applies it to
herself.
herself.
Exactly. Wind Blooms were like a huge buff to Y Jess. If they did that for Liko too, it'd be pretty crazy. Okay, I mean...
Alright, there's Cope.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't have TRs reactive or anything, so she just dies to the double tap, but... Or the single tap. Alright, BiteAndBit, you have to retreat now.
Hey Bozo, look at that really juicy tree. Doesn't even care.
It is not, in fact, a Silence Me in Almeida. Feels bad. The Tiaris has Wind Blooms and Goddess Tier. Okay. Or not, sorry, not. Well, obviously she's Wind Blooms. But she has Night Bloom, I mean. And Goddess Tier. So that's actually pretty decent to spell. It's just it doesn't have a win con. He never had a win con this game. I really think he had to go tank buff with Roland. I played single target Roland in Fair Arena and it honestly wasn't that bad. With Faith, it boosts his damage output like a lot. You can take like deck gunners and do pretty good damage with Discipline in long range mode with his 1C. BiteAndBit should really just move on to game 2. He really can't do anything here. I'm pretty sure... I mean, I guess if Licka's not silence immune, maybe something could eventually happen. Like if Almeida uses this to try to silence her, but it'd still be pretty bad to try and win. Especially since he traded the pressure for the Iris. There you go. Look at Meow swapping in the whole last turtle box against the tank push single target player. Alright, so Lisa is not viable on this map, but I'm not sure if BiteAndBit has something else built to sidebox her out. I guess she's viable in exactly the center tiles. Sort of like a Lusty. Rip the Tiaras being better geared than the Almeida. Also, rip the Tiaras loadout. I really think he should have just gone ST with Tiaras 3C roll and single target and Pressure single target. Or brought like sweep on Pressure because Albedo's not immune to displacement, I don't think.
Damn, the Emmerich.
Yeah, here we go. I know he's been wanting to try this. Yeah, Albedo is not immune to displacement. There's definitely possible sweep options there too, with Pressure.
It sucks that he couldn't have swapped... Wait, why couldn't he have just swapped Lisa for Emmerich?
In fact,
Why would you swap out TJS?
Yeah, I don't get
Like,
it. He was already fine on dudes and didn't swap out a dude anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's probably because his TJS literally isn't built. As far as I know. So maybe that means the Lisa actually is built. I don't know. I know there's some amount of heroes in this that are ban bait, I just don't know which ones.
Well, you know, when this gets to a center v center match, Lisa's gonna have a real good time.
Yeah, or Emmerich, you know? Emmerich's actually somewhat legit sometimes, you know? He goes for this Luke ban again.
Is this second pick Bozil about to really hurt again?
Also, like, this time Meow dropped the Freya for Arian Rod, so doesn't he only have 3 tanks in the box right now? Yeah. He definitely could have considered just going for, I'm going to ban all the tanks draft, because he's got a super heavy ST box here, right? You've got the Pressure, you've got the Sherry, you've got the Tormilk, you've got the Elise, you've got the Roland. Like, you can get a couple strong ST picks in there. Because Meow's playing the slow AoE box. If you just, like, ban the tanks. But he didn't.
So about the next game.
Yeah, this is gonna be like the exact same thing. At least this time he's banning the healers more aggressively, I guess. But it's not like he's playing an AoE box. Like, he has like 1 AoE unit. So I think it's probably better to ban 1 tank. And 1 healer, maybe. Like, I don't think he needed to ban Flow. I would rather ban the Albedo who Prussia definitely can't bust. It could be an Inf Christie too. I honestly think BiteAndBit shouldn't pick a tank here. And he should just pick like an actual ST DPS. I mean, I guess Renata's a single target DPS, but like... I don't know, he's just gonna lose the exact same way if he takes Lando here. He could take Emmerich and bring guard on Emmerich. And try to do like Emmerich plays.
There's no buff for Emmerich here, right? Because he's only Empire strat.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. He does take the Elise. I'm not sure that's necessarily what I would have picked as a win-con DPS, but...
Rip the milk dream.
Indeed. He gives the 2 infantry tanks! I mean, Christie could be Cav, but it probably isn't, and he can definitely just pick the Albedo again. Maybe he's running Horse Elise and it's all a secret tech. Maybe this is Horse Elise. Oh, he takes the Lisa. Grass copium.
You know what? I think BiteAndBit won ban pick just from a sheer waifu war perspective.
Mm.
Comment.
You know, so like the problem with trying to give... Oh wow, he gives the tiaras. The problem with trying to give BiteAndBit like advice is this is what he has. There really isn't much else on this account for him to work with. Outside of Mercs. I don't know what the Mercs look like this week, I didn't check yet. Oh, he takes the Freya though. I would have honestly just taken the tiaras at this point and try to play tank bust. This is probably an infantry Christie if he picked it into a Prussia. I'm actually gonna go check the Mercs while they do skill selection. Yeah, I don't know, maybe like Tiara's buffed Lisa with attack. Like could maybe snipe something even without terrain for her talent. So the Freya is full moon and kind of trash stats. So Goddess is 4-star.
There's a
Betty is Hard Rock. Sure.
Hard Rock and Seal Guardian.
5-star Pale Staff Young Jess with a Holy Grail.
Do you remember a few months ago when they said they were updating the Mercs to be better on average?
The
What happened
Mariel's
to that, Zelo?
not the worst ever. That's probably better than some stuff BiteAndBit has in his box. The Estelle's pretty bad.
And only a 5-star Toma.
Yeah, why can't we get... If we're gonna get a Toma Hashiba, why can't it be Recons?
Freekong better be bringing out Toma Hashiba at some point here.
That's my hope. I'm gonna do like... I wanted to get like together with Kong and see what he's trying to bring. It'll be There's so much fun stuff on that account. So I mean, like the Ishin mark might be fine. Yeah, the Ishin mark is actually quite good. It's just that doesn't help for Waifu Wars, and the Tyrant has at least usable gear choices, even if the stats aren't great.
Okay, you know what? I think we could have let BiteAndBit have a Sheen versus Meow. I think that would have been fine.
There might be enough imbalance there that it honestly probably would be. And then at least BiteAndBit gets to pick one of his actually built carries, like the Seraphine, Patricia, or
We could have given him his actual Apex box.
yeah. So we've got the Inf Christie. It is a Holy Elise. Hey, he learned and he brought the 1C instead of Defense Break because she really needs it. So the Lisa's
Unicorns.
stats are kind of sad looking. And when I say kind of sad looking, I mean really sad looking.
Get her on some grassland stat.
But yeah. We've got tanky troops on these two, and arguably on this, and on this. So yeah, I did respect the threat, even if the threat isn't actually worth respecting. Yeah, it's Elise. It's Elise. He third picked Elise.
Unicorns Elise into a Phalanx Christie.
Yeah, it's just Elise sucks. So like if you bring flyer troops, she can't do damage.
True. Does she have no better cav options? Is
She
she
has
in the
Heaven's Guard
Rosalia
and
boat?
Unicorns. That's it. Heaven's Guard and Unicorns.
Damn, imagine if Rosa had unicorns. Sealong, please.
She actually has Train Master in her talent, anyways. It's just for damage. The
Yeah.
Unicorns. Maybe the Lisa can bust the Christian that she has. How much? What's the 9 more attack than the Christian has defense? You know, you got the Sansi versus Phalanx though, so. So I mean, I think he did just plop that. Oh wait, he went rabbit, not wolf. I was gonna say I think he did just plop that in the Lisa range, but he went rabbit, not wolf. So he went healing on Lisa for some reason rather than assassin. It must be Lurker if the attack is this low. There's no way. Maybe this is T-Star and that's why it has green int.
What's her base int look like?
I don't know, but I'm guessing with these stats, this is like not properly even like fully bonded maybe. I don't know.
I guess she only has 226 base int, so that is a fair bit higher.
Yeah, we've got a solid 936 defense on the Bozo. I mean, this is actual tiles for the Lisa, and Sansi's are at least very strong, although I don't know what BiteAndBit's troop training looks like. But yeah, it'd be pretty copium. A better Lisa could definitely kill Bozo in this scenario, but yeah, since he took Rabbit, not Wolf, he doesn't even reach. Yeah, I agree. I really think he should have gone TRs instead of the Freya. I don't see any way Freya helps this game. I think with TR's 3C, maybe the troops could do enough to do some real work. Maybe I don't know. You've got infantry versus lancer here, like because Riposta's reverse animation, so it should be mostly the Sansi's hitting the Arian Rod if Lisa kills the soldiers, but that's a big if. And again, doesn't reach. With the TRS 3CI, though, I would believe this kills the Lancer Arian Rod. So I will say, at least Christie doesn't have Ring Guard, so like if Pressure gets the Guard Dispel, then maybe Elise can go snipe something.
How much do you know about Renata's talent?
Why?
If he were to go in and like target the Bozal to make Christie guard, would that proc the one ring for her talent because it was where she was guarding?
I actually don't know.
Does anyone in chat know how Renata works?
Theoretically, Raven should. Man, he doesn't even have like attack buff for this Pressure this game. Last time was what, Roland that gave her buff?
Yeah.
Or the TRs could have if she brought her 3C, which he is allergic to.
You know, 15% is better than 0%.
15% with a 30% DI buff is a lot better than 0% with no DI buff. Alright, let's see what she gets dispels on here. Oh my god. That was so close to a dead Pressure. Looks like he did
Yikes.
not get the guard dispel, I think. Oh, he did. Okay. But, I mean, there's no actual space to target the Renata from with the Elise. And as long as these two sit in passive guard, they're safe. Elise didn't breeze, right? Yeah, so she can't try to like double tap the Christie. That'd be pretty copium anyways, because it's Elise, but like... That's the problem with going so defensive with our positioning. I really don't get going Rabbit on the Lisa. I guess it's to try to live through the Bozal, but there's other ways that Meow can kill him here. Why do you keep... He's just, like, if you keep going back, you're never gonna reach to do, like, double tap shenanigans. Like, if this is routing light, you can at least, like, set up the Javelin and then go 3C what you actually want to hit, right? Because, like, these... There's grass tiles here, and these are not good against magic. Elise's 3C animation is pretty iffy, so there's a fair number of heretics that would hit the troops. So I actually honestly think if he routing lights the Christie and has a decent amount of HP afterwards, because it actually ends on his key, he could kill the Bozal with Elise, I honestly think. But he's not positioning at all to do that. Because he's so scared of the Bozal. Like, if he could reach, like, here, you know, if he'd, like, stood here to hit, run back onto this key, and then go tap, he'd be in such better shape. To at least try to kill the Bozal. And if you kill the Bozal, you still don't really have a win con to get through the Christian, but... Oh, are they also playing?
Yes, Moon found a slight amount of time in between new dad duty.
I see. Alright, we can hop over to that in a second.
Let's see this big boom first.
Medium boom. There, she wasn't
Yeah,
angry,
not
so...
as big. Yeah. And an unbuffed, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, that heal, at least the healing is so sad when our attack is that low. Oh, wait, that was him attacking. Let's see. Ah, yes, 36 damage, because good old shield. At least she's stunned. But Iris can cleanse. Then the question is, can Pressure kill? I guess Elise could double tap pretty comfortably. I think the stun was a pretty good idea there, honestly. He still can't ever kill Christy, though. So Meow would have to like throw more units away for BiteAndBit to ever win.
Meow could just leave Aryan Rod to die, sit in the 4 non-fog tiles, and click end turn, and this game will still be a Meow victory.
He cannot really deal with this Christy in any real way. The only chance would be like adding light plays with the Elise, but again, he's been too defensive with his Elise positioning to ever try to do that. Also, he probably would still want attack buff because Elise really struggles without attack buff. Oh, I mean, you got your guard dispelled, bro. That doesn't help. Now you just lose your Bozal or the Iris. Right? Like, at least killing Iris here is an actual way for Meow to lose this. Meow mega throwing. Because I actually think that with this set of moves from Meow, there's actual real ways for BiteAndBit to win this.
If he takes Bozal with Elise right now?
Yeah, or I don't think he can Javelin kill the Iris. I was going to say 3C the Iris to kill her, but he just goes for the double tap on the Aryan Rod, which is, in my opinion, much worse. He definitely should have killed one of these two heroes. I think the Iris, because then you can slowly wear down the Christie with enough time. This is a Mimir Elise. Oh no. Where's the routing light? Oh, goodbye, Lisa.
Does anyone else hear Sarah McLachlan music playing?
Yeah, I guess maybe you'd have to kill Bozal and then hope. I guess Meow would be able to punish with Renata. It sure would have been cool if the Elise could have killed like both if her keys were placed more aggressively and she was placed more aggressively, but I've discussed that at length. But yeah, he probably will just die to Bozal here. This is heal blocked and fixed damaged, so I think this dies the next AoE.
F.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty confident that Elise could have killed Bozal. Like I said, her 3C is her hero hits the troops before some of her troops do, so she should pretty comfortably one-tick the demons because she's a whole unit. Even if she sucks.
I mean, I guess then it's unicorns into a Bozal, though.
Yeah, but it's also still a lot of pressure, like a lot of Elise ticks into the Bozal. It's not like a clean split bread. It's not like Z2 or something where it's like all hero ticks first. I don't know. And she does ignore defense, and that also means ignore MDef, even though the skill doesn't say it. I don't think the Javelin after would kill the Iris, but she did have a damage taken, so you would at least have to try, because if you kill both, and it becomes Renata, Christie, and a stunned Aryan Rod that Pressure can kill, then I think you actually have a winning game. Uh, you can do this, but Pressure just, or Renata just flies over and kills you, right? Or he doesn't even have to, he can just Bozal AoE again, honestly, from right here. No need to throw away the Renata, but he does. So, I mean, Elise can kill Renata, but Elise can't win the rest of this game. Oh, he does get the Moby down with a 3C, I guess, but I don't think Javelin kills anything. Nope. Javelin sucks. That was pretty close, though.
Damn.
Imagine if he had a Tiaras 3C right now. Or Tiaras, you know, EE buff. Instead of the Freya that has done approximately 0 work.
It's not too late for Almeida to randomly have an AoE on her, right?
I mean, she definitely has an AoE. It's just that she has less int than this has MDef. That she can use this AoE, the I Bozal.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, this has... Oh, this is Bracer, though, and I don't think Freya does enough damage. Oh, but he's mixed. Freya kills Bozal here. Wow. Nope. TP'd away. Rip Freya's chance of doing work.
The dream.
The dream.
Is dead.
He also definitely could have just like Bozal 3C'd and then silenced like his whole team. Although actually if he 3C'd in the Freya aura, he would die to the fix before he actually hits. He also definitely shouldn't have actually used the whip there, because he could have saved it, because he could have whipped next turn to get it. Because the Bozal still can't be healed. So, I mean, he doesn't need to get back into passive guard range. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, he really had 0 reason to use that whip there. Oh, he doesn't get back into guard range. Elise has, like, terrible debuffs, but, like...
I don't think she reaches, right? Because she's only 4 act again off her key.
Yeah, she'll have Javelin, though. Because it act again will reduce the cooldown 1. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4 Javelins and runs away, but still dies to Iris basic because she's way too debuffed. Probably. I mean, she'll heal a fair amount when she steps on the key, but he makes the wrong move. Also, he's no longer heal blocked because, you know, time. I mean, maybe he can kill now with less debuffs.
He could also now melee Javelin and get back into guard range.
Yep. Normally I would agree with doing that there, but I think it's better to do it on the key and or actually do it here just to maximize the amount of tiles you move
Yeah.
for her talent. Yeah.
What?
Well, hopefully Bite and Bit gets some good feedback from the stream on what to do differently in the future. Elise definitely has to use Routing Light. That is non-negotiable if you're trying to do anything with that hero. Routing Light plays like Javelin into 3C are one utility. Otherwise, she's basically just Force Sherry. Alright, so we've got Jugler tank, huh? Moon is Team Nomi, right? I think this
Yes.
Jugler tank is so unbelievably dead to this Elwyn. Postcast Elwyn hits like a goddamn truck. Yep. Rip Bite and Bit. Dead. Christie should also be fairly dead.
They'd have to get hit by Nomi first, right?
Yeah, it's the three-part bust. You've got Nomi, then Elwyn, then T-Jess. Or T-Jess, then Elwyn, then Nomi. Mage, then Elwyn, then the other mage.
Yes.
Yulia does not reach anything.
I mean, wouldn't Rice kind of have to throw and move Fish Nymph first, though? Because if any Phalanx are alive, then Elwyn's not killing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think yeah, she doesn't have the reactive actually on her, unfortunately. It looks like he must have cast it on Nymph herself. This would have actually done a lot of work. But yeah, you move the Yulia because she's no real utility here. Oh!
You know, that works.
Yeah, that definitely does work. I mean, Elwyn can kill the Jugler, but not from guard range.
Was First Life Elwyn the best target there?
Yeah, I might have just killed, like, the Nymph. I don't know, I guess the nice thing with taking First Life Elwyn... No, but I mean, he's got... Yeah, he definitely should have taken the Nymph, I think. Because Jug is gonna die. He's crazy if he thinks this lives post-cast. Oh wait, actually, he doesn't get the cast effect because he's too close to an ally. I forgot, you have to not be within 2. So without that 30% buff, he actually does miss on the Jugler on water.
Did give him a free tree, though.
So Nomi can't reach the Elwyn, but Elwyn can reach Elwyn. But Elwyn has to kill Elwyn within 2
Do we think
range.
it's a Scepter Nomi?
Yeah, but even then, she moves 3, hits 5. She could kill Betty, for sure, regardless. But, like, Scepter doesn't help her reach the Elwyn.
Oh, I thought she had... Never mind.
Unfortunately, she does not get, like, +1 move or anything. She just has a needlessly slow range. Increased for 0 reason.
Oof.
Oh, the Thorns proc. No kill, but she should heal a bunch.
Damn, with the Reflect, too.
So, I mean, this should kill Jug with 3C. Yeah, all things considered, that was actually not really any different than Elwyn just running out and killing Jugler, right? Because ultimately that's what it was. So he does get his heal block and he does get his guard dispel.
Wow.
Oh, and also passive dispel because it's not Boa, so she cannot guard until she gets cleansed. So I think he has to try to kill T-Jess with Betty. But I don't think T-Jess with Crystal Molders ever kills, sorry, I don't think Betty with Crystal Molders ever kills T-Jess.
He can stun her.
No, she has an Almeida stack, and you have to be on Terrain for it anyways. Oh, yeah, actually, you can reach around, but
yeah,
there's Almeida stack.
I realized the stack, yeah.
Mm-hmm. She can't kill Nomi either because Nomi's robe is active, and Betty doesn't have DI, so. So he does get his passive block cleansed. I feel that was courageous. I mean, Betty could kill this with AoE, but he single targets from out of guard range. I guess he has turn prio, so it's okay.
Where did she lose her stack from?
Hitting Betty.
Oh, hitting Betty, yeah. I don't actually play this game. I want you guys to know that.
I don't know why he moved Betty here instead of here. I don't get it at all, honestly. Christy can passive guard again at this point, so like it just doesn't make sense to me. We'll see if Yulia can carry the endgame here. I think Elwyn's pesky to deal with.
It's just how good is Second Life Christy? Because our first life is toast here.
Yeah, I mean Nymph. Yeah, the heal block is undispellable, so yeah, she is just losing first life here. And also pretty good chance she loses guard again.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that he shouldn't immediately regard.
Well, I mean, the thing with that is it does get rid of the heal block, because if you don't regard there, then you still have the heal block, and even after she loses first life, you'll revive with 50%, and you won't be able to heal her higher.
True.
Ellen can't get his first strike or anything.
He can go all the way to the left.
He's got the Moby down.
Oh, the Yulia.
Mm-hmm. But he should still be able to pretty comfortably kill with full troops versus a Christy with no troops. Even with first strike on her, she's just not going to do enough damage. It's ultimately cavalry versus infantry, and you know, cavalry versus infantry. Does this do a Moby down or anything? Yeah, it does. That could also be a potential thing for Moon here. Oh, that was not the right move. I think. And Nymph gets to do sleepy time. And she can't like sleepy time herself. Or you put the reactive heal on Christy. Either way. Either way, there was now a very healthy Christy. We'll see if Ellen gets the guard again.
He's skillless.
Oh, you're right, you're right. Yeah, I don't understand the Almeida move at all then. He's setting up for like the long game here. Oh, did she have to reset her range again? She didn't have it anymore. Or Nomi. She sucks so bad. In a lot of ways, at least. The garb thing is cool. So I guess now the question becomes, can Yulia take Elven Life? Because he can get away afterwards.
Nomi was the first 4-range mage they made, right?
I think she must have been. I actually think it would have been better to do it from the right side of Elwyn so he wouldn't be able to run away. Because he can just run here and then Yulia can't reach. It's still bad for Moon. Because it takes a long time for this shit to come back. Especially with Forest Priests on here. And Nomi is not killing Christy. As long as Rice Crew doesn't derp and let her get Moby down by the Nomi tile without having Nymph ready to cleanse.
Not making any noise. I was looking at my phone when Brianna sent that text because I was checking something. Or I wouldn't have heard her text.
He should just move Yulia. I think so too, Mikey. I think Rice should win this. Yulia's pretty good, and he's got a full tank. With 2 lives. Is that right? I think that was not right. Oh, she's got the AoE though ready. That's fine then. I was gonna say she doesn't have any Dispel ready, but she does actually have this ready. If she gets the cleanse, because he's not Night Bloom, so it's a 50-50. Although it's also only a 1-turn Moby down, so he could just stand. Yeah. I thought this does a tile. No? It should. Oh, put it over here, I see. Wow, it's only a 1-span tile.
Oh, is only the fire one the
Yeah, I thought it was a plus or
with
something.
T? Yeah.
But it must just be the fire. Yeah, but I can take a look after this. How did he get Moby down that time? Oh, the demon elf things. But this does have cleanse
This
ready. It's
absolute psycho is Hard Rock Christie.
It is Rice Crew. I think the Nymph AoEing is the right play anyways, because Yulia can't reach anything as it is. He does get the Moby down Dispel on both. So Ellen is in some danger right now, although he does have Act again to run away if he wants to. But there's only so far you can run. I will say Yulia doesn't love these attack downs for what is a Thorns Yulia with no skills active. She does probably miss basic kills. So yeah, I think this is the right play from Moon here. Helps give the Christie more debuffs when this attacks, so it's a lot harder to cleanse that debuff. Because Nymph's Dispel without Night Bloom and without Forest Priest is bad. It's pretty bad. Oh, this actually doesn't even have Dispel. I understand the appeal of exclusive Nymph, but I think Night Bloom is better. I really do. I think he can still deal with the Moby down, it's just a little annoying. I think that was the correct move there. That's true. That's a good option. Oh, never mind. She's Techno Breezed. Does Nymph have Wind Blooms? Because I feel either Wind Blooms or Forest Priest would be better on her in this game, just because they brought the AoE skill, which makes sense from a healing perspective, but Nymph basics aren't usually killing stuff.
She definitely has Forest Priest. I don't know if she has Wind Blooms.
She does have Wind Blooms. It would appear. So that rebuffs Elwyn.
07, Balmado.
So I think it should be Nymph action next, personally. Elwyn should still have one more turn before 3C comes back.
Is there even room for him at this point to
Like
use...
next turn? Not
Yeah.
really. He can go like from here to here.
Well, the next turn it's just the 6, yeah.
So yeah, he can go here to here.
Yeah, if Rice just positions like in those 3 upper squares, then
Yeah, there wouldn't really be space for movement 4. I do like putting the reactive heal on this, because it means she will have Phalanx Live after the Nomi hits. And yeah, it had to be Christie standing after Nomi, otherwise the Moby Down eats you up. Because it's a one-turn Moby Down, so... Wow, that was close. Ellen buff when everything's almost dead, huh? Scary, scary. Yeah, she should just move one down. Ouch, the fixed. What was that? Did Nomi get fixed, I guess? With the Almeida thing? So, I mean, there's 30% Phalanx, so there's 3 Phalanx alive. So Ellen's trying the basic. Let's see if he gets it. It's also a debuff on the Christie of some sort.
Oh, doesn't that only give him the clock for 1 turn?
Yeah, but he can 3C again this turn. Like, he didn't have 3C yet anyways, so... Um,
Surely Yulia just kills now.
I don't know. I'm actually not sure she does. She's Unicorns on Swamp versus a buffed Elwyn that's mostly alive and she has an attack down. And she's Thorns, Yulia.
Oh, that is really low.
This is why I am not a fan of Thorns Yulia. I don't think Nymph Basic does it either with the damage down.
She at least has 1900 int, so it's probably the better shot.
Yeah, that's true. Nymph Basic should do it. Man. Put damage on your heroes! I am a Red Moon Breeze Yulia guy. Rather than Go of Thorns. This Go of Thorns does 0 damage.
What about Gold Clock? Yeah, I think that Nymph basic for sure killed.
Yeah, yeah.
SP Elwyn is allowed as one of your pick 1 DPS.
I mean, he actually might still win this. Nomi doesn't have range up right now, so if she hits Nymph, she gets countered. And Nymph has Unbroken Storks versus Demon Mage things. Oh, the Scepter. Ah. Also, she did kill through the Zorks.
Damn, nice crit, Nomi.
I wonder if that actually mattered there. Man, that fully buffed Elwyn buff does trippy stuff. That Nomi damage versus Christie was crazy. I guess Rice Crew doesn't run Tiamat because he's not based. But that was some pretty crazy damage. So this eyeball is showing up, but that's not a real game because it's BO2. Unless they want to play to settle the beef, but...
Wait,
Oh,
I
wait,
thought
that was game
first
1, yeah. I forgot. They started really close to the end of the BiteAndBit game, so... I was thinking they'd already played one. Yeah, I know. That's why I said he's not based, because he's not using Tiamat, he's using Mirror in lame, stupid Reflect build. I am not a fan of Reflect builds. I think they're dumb. Tanks should tank. There shouldn't be fake DPS that kill stuff for getting hit. I think that's stupid. I think a lot of things are stupid.
Have you always disliked Thorns as an enchant?
Yes.
Okay.
I did Thorns Freya because I didn't have any other tanks that I could build on my account, and I needed a 4th tank, and Leon was super rampant. So I did Thorns Freya for a while, but no, I don't like it in general. Alright, Raspberry subs in an alpha of all things for Grenier. Moon, no changes. So here we get to actually see the boxes now. So Moon's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks. And somehow he ended up with Jugler as the tank last game. How many healers? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Kyra, T-Jess, Mariel, Patricia, who all have some amount of healing. So a lot. Guys got 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks. Quite a number of healers as well, and off healers. So he bans him into Alpha, because why wouldn't you? Alpha sucks as a tank. I think Moon has a pretty strong Kyra pick.
Who's Moon's second booster?
Is that his boon, is picking 2 boosters?
Yeah.
I guess he just didn't.
Okay.
Like, my boon is I can box 6 guys, but that doesn't mean I'm always going to box 6 guys.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to do the deferred pick thing because I think deferred pick is stupid. I think a lot of things are stupid. That goes without saying because I say it a lot on stream, but
Oh, Rice also picked the expanded booster slot and is running 0.
Mm.
Okay.
So Moon takes a Sophia, which is a pretty defensive pick. I really like the Kyra there. I think Rice grows a pretty strong Lugner pick, but he takes the Liko. The Lugner would be much better against the tank bust here, though. Lugner is such a hard counter to ST, so it's weird that he didn't take it against the ST box. There's still threats from the guard drop from this if he's not Overlord badge on Alpha, if he's Wings. But I don't know if he's Wings on Alpha. And he probably could have gotten this later. He doesn't really have a great win con here. Like, it's Yulia guard drop killing stuff, but Thorn's Yulia doesn't really kill stuff. Ellen doesn't like the Christie matchup, so like... Yeah, honestly, Rice Krieg's Bach kind of lacks win cons if you ban it correctly. Against like a turtle box. So he takes Mary, but this never busts Christie, and Sophia should be well versed to heal through it. Especially because he only has 2 AoEs in Strut. I guess Liko can do some AoE too, but Moon has like Marielle as a pick here, who's pretty all-around solid as an assassin plus healer. Because these are squishy. More so this actually, Mary's not actually that squishy with the right troops. Yeah, he takes the Marielle. I think this is a really, really hard game for Rice Crew to win. I think I would probably ban... I don't even know. You can't really give a second tank if you're trying to do Yulia shutdown tank strats. But also, like, Luke and TJS fuck up Alpha big time. I mean, Alpha's gonna keel over so fast if you give those. Yeah, so he does that, so he just has no win con, I guess. And he still probably eventually dies to Naomi. So, Moon picks up the glory buffer, makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, this looks pretty dead for Ice Crew to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a path to victory for Rice here. Other than getting to center first and somehow keeping Alpha alive, but keeping Alpha alive is not. that ain't it. Maybe like a fireball will one-shot Christie Copium. Alright, let's take a look here. So he brings the tanky troops on Mariel. Oh god. Well, that's a strategy, I guess. Might be able to work. So it's a Cav Christie. Yeah, everything looks pretty normal here. We've got Power Stab on Grenier rather than FB. So even though he picked the Glory FB, he's just going to use Sophia to buff. At that point, you could have probably just picked the Sonya, but maybe Grenier does more than Sonya. I don't know. He does get Molders on the Alpha, and this is Rice Crew, so this is scary to hit. We definitely have to not hit when Magic Shield is up, but even with Physical Shield, Thorns plus Molders might kill if this isn't Neb. I mean, I don't know what accessory this is. It's not Wings, it's not Overlord Badge, and it's also not Draupnir. I don't think. I think Draupnir Hilda was actually a thing for a little while. But also, this is Rice Crew, so he has 100% Thorns proc, so the drop is a little extra. Also, he did actually bring Master Resist on the Sophia, so Mariandel immobilizing the Christie when she gets on terrain at some point in this game plan. Probably not going to pan out. It's specifically mountains or ramparts only, too. Not even like trees. So she would specifically have to go stand on this fort.
What a weird, specific skill.
Yeah. Super weird.
Also, why call it ramparts in the skill when the tile's city wall?
Yeah, doesn't Greniers also call it ramparts? Yes. Whoa, hello, Christian. I mean, I guess that's fine, because Rice Crew has no reach. Triple 2C on Sophia is a neat idea. They've hit the Master Resist. And rewind. Oh, that's not a good idea, Moon. This is Rice Crew. can't hit the alpha when she's guaranteed to proc thorns and she has reflect from her EE.
Damn. Oh, am I just now noticing these Vanguards on Christie?
Yeah, they've been there. I'm pretty sure this is probably a reflect build. Although the HP is not that high, so I was a little confused. But it's not green skill, so I think it's probably reflect. The good thing is Alpha does kind of suck, so maybe like Power Stab from Grenier kills it, or the Vanguard Christie. These Vidars. Did he happen to dispel guard? No, even that would be insane for Rice Crew. Even for Rice Crew. So I will say this is Moby downed. So Grenier could just go kill Nymph, yeah. I guess he didn't notice the Moby down. Because I'm pretty sure the move there was to Licorice.
Or stab Grenier.
Yep. So he can probably kill the Grenier with Yulia. I guess it's unbuffed is the problem, so maybe not. It's also still is Moby down. At least she'll dispel when she stands, but oh, he's Apex Boots. It's 5 move. Hey, Wally, how's it hanging?
Yeah, I think Rice only has a single pair of wings.
Yeah, I mean, Overlord Badge is what I would run if not wings. If he's trying to use her as a tank, which he subbed her in as a tank slot, so kind of committed to it there. No Thorns proc or anything. Man, those fixed is tearing her up. From Mary plus the Lico tiles, each triggering like twice. So I mean, Yulia can kill this, but she has to go to guard to do it. Alpha might kill that with AoE.
She's looking pretty low.
Or you can do that, I guess. I think Alpha could have killed that. But he didn't.
Oh wait, is that specific Grenier text? In tech, yeah.
Sorry, what part?
The Rocky restraint, because Grenier is gonna end his turn on. Oh, I guess this is the one turn that doesn't work if he doesn't.
Well, he overrode it. It would have been undispellable if he hadn't overwritten Grenier's tile with the Licorice 3C. But he overrode it with Licorice 3C because Grenier's tiles are low prio. It's when you apply it that the status would be checked. So, I mean, he can go kill the Mariel with the Yulia 3C. Because he does definitely have to kill the Mariel. Or maybe the Sophia.
I thought that skill like put a thing on you where the next time you stand.
No, it's on application.
Okay.
It does the Moby down. Or licorice out of juice. Maybe he can kill the Grenier if he doesn't first strike proc. Problem is the Grenier is in Christy Aura. So Yulia can maybe kill Sophia here. Problem is it's on terrain in a Christy Aura versus double magic. But she has to try, I think. And she's also probably fixed me in. Oh wait, does the buff go on after you attack? Oh, it goes on after you attack, I see.
It's still going to be a while for licorice, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. Is that a good idea?
I don't think so.
I guess I did a fair amount of damage. So she could die next turn, maybe? Because Licorice can't do anything. She'll heal a bunch pre-battle, though. And she's got Glory of the World, so I think she heals up below. Or above threshold, rather. I will say, I do think using the AoE with Mary was a little sketch there. I think you want to keep the range up for a single target. Yulia only has like one turn of the Moby down to work with, so like, you really do kind of have to make the most of it.
I mean, he can get her range up from
Licorice, yeah, that's true. And the Licorice will chip the Sophia too. Oh, she doesn't act again when she casts... When she uncasts? Oh no, she didn't uncast. Oh, I think I definitely would have uncast Demonic Advent, I think. So it should be Mariandel and then Yulia is the turn order here.
If Yulia heals enough here. Because she didn't just then to get over her 70. Yeah, I don't think she does. Oh, never mind. She gets an extra heal from her 3C too.
Oh, me robe. But this has AoE, this has no skills. Even this actually has the rock AoE. But yeah, she had the extra healing from the 3C that time versus just the 2C healing.
Good news for Moon is that Yulia's dead for 4 turns, right? Cope. Is it too little too late? Did you say Mary does have an AoE? Or Liko?
Mary has the Rocking Restraint AoE. Liko also has AoE. I was looking at like stuff that would kill the Sophia because she was like Christy was guarding again because Yulia's Moby down only lasts 1 turn. So you just needed either one of these AoEs to kill the Sophia because there was no way she could heal herself. Oh my god. How did she whiff that? Thorns? Yeah, man. I mean, Rice Crew wins on damage, even if he can't ever actually kill this, but he can eventually AoE it down, probably. Oh, and she is now heal blocked. That it was Thorns? Yeah. It really does just do no damage. I also wonder if it's not 10, because like, I had like 1800 int unbuffed, you know, with a 5-star Breeze Yulia. And that feels like more than just the difference between like Thorns and the 5% from Breeze, you know? Like the 5% red int. I mean, she's literally like, if this had heal up, she like wasn't heal block, she'd literally be playing for the other team. But all right, there we go. Yeah, the healing is noticeably worse with the crappy int. I would prefer to have a short break to get some lunch real quick, but I'm up to Kazuka versus Rice after that. If Rice is still free. Yeah, okay, break time. Zuko's cool with that. Yeah, I'll take things down for now and maybe be back later for some more. Catch you guys later, probably.